Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Mushroom Coffee Time with Miss Annette. I'm back. How are you all doing today? It is Fun Taco Tuesday, as my granddaughter would say. I'm back on my mushroom coffee. Y'all see that steam? They have this mushroom coffee in the DR now. I had to come home and get it. I will never, ever, ever do that again. Not pack my coffee when I'm on a vacation. Mm-mm-mm. I had some yesterday, but today I put a little extra mushroom powder in here, a little cinnamon. Mm-mm-mm. So good. I got a refill on my cocoa powder because somebody likes to come and get my cocoa powder and make hot chocolate with it. So, mm. But I had a wonderful time. I love the Caribbean. I love the islands. Y'all know me. I talk about nature and being outside and all that good stuff. So it was a nice experience. It was a nice experience. I had some aha moments there for sure. I have to talk about that on another day and time. But for the most part, um, it was amazing. Like I shared Friday, to be able to go to the different resorts. Tourists, man, they put so much money into those attractions as opposed to the people, you know? Yep. So it was nice. One of my sisters is a travel agent. So, man, she goes all over the place. And every now and then I get to jump in and, you know, head out as well. So it was nice having that experience, us all getting together, having some fun, and just regrouping. It's always good to do that, step out. And I love culture. I love culture. They thought I was from the DR. They thought I was Dominican. I get that sometimes. Either that or uh, what's the other one? Not Somalian. I forgot the other one. It just depends on what my energy is like for that day. I know how to turn it on and turn it off. So it was nice. So we had a wonderful time. I didn't do no shopping. I really spent money. We were at an all-inclusive. So, and then the gifts, everywhere you go, you may bring something back. I did bring their bottle of, I don't even know what it is, some kind of something I brought back. But after a while of traveling, the t-shirts, I do get a magnet, shot glass or something like that, but it's all the same, just a different name on it. And the kids, they're adults now, but they used to line up when I came back looking for like what I brought back. They don't even do that anymore. It's the grandbabies that, I may pick up things for, but I didn't shop at all this time around. It was a nice time for me to get away and just kind of have some reflection time, downtime. And boy, I realized that was so hard to do. I can't tell you how many times one of my sisters was saying, you're not here to work. You're here to just, relax, because I kept saying, oh my God, I didn't do my scoring. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. I'm just programmed that way. I like to, if I make a commitment, I want to ensure that I'm fulfilling that commitment, and I don't want to be the one that's holding everything up. So, but yep, I'm ready for a fun-filled week. Came in, it was a late day, late night in the office, of course, getting caught up and getting things done. But again, I'm allowing time and space. I ain't rushing. It's gonna get done when it gets done. It's only one of me. You heard? Take a sip of my coffee. Y'all see, I'm having my mushroom coffee time in my gym because I'm about to get it in. Yesterday was rough. Oh my goodness. And I did a lot of walking, while I was away, I didn't, physically go to the gym. I could have, but I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that here. But we did a lot of walking while I was there. So when I got here yesterday and got to, get my workout on, it was rough. I was like, oh my goodness, what a difference. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited about this upcoming week. The Florida Family Child Care Home Advocacy Ambassador Group, we're going to be heading to Tallahassee. I'm also with the Advocacy Fellowship, so we'll be graduating this week, next week actually, but it's going to be a long week. It's Children's Week here in Florida, and honor all the little people in Florida. It's really a fun time. Also get to go talk to legislators about some of the changes we like to see happen and support some of the bills that are out there that are impacting our business or things that we would like to see happening or changing for us. So I'm excited about that. And so I'll be back on the road again end of the week. Yes, I got a lot to do in the meantime, but trust and believe I'm going to get it done. I have been, I did a workshop, one of the presenters for Better Futures platform, where they provide amazing workshops for, professional development for educators. And I did a workshop presentation on Am I on the Right Path? And it really was talking about reflection, self-reflection, and understanding, what makes us show up every day, and sometimes we can lose that momentum, that drive, when we are not really moving within our purpose. And sometimes we can get so easily distracted because there are so many things that are happening around us. And sometimes we feel like we're not being fulfilled because you are so busy, or we are so busy looking and seeing what everybody else is doing and what they're accomplishing and how it looks good, because that's what they present. But they don't present the path, the things that happen along the way. All you see is the outcome. And as opposed to focusing on what it is that you like to accomplish for self along your pathway, because we all have a different path. And you may look at me and say, dang, you do a lot. You all over the place. Every time I turn around, you here, you there. Why you do so much? Why you can't just focus on one thing, perfect that, and then start something else? Because that's not who I am. That may be who you are. I like to think of myself like a bee, pollinates. Take a little bit here, take a little bit there. I love to learn, but I like to teach as well. So whatever it is that I gain, whatever it is that I learn, I like to share with others. I love to see growth. I love to see prosperity. And it's not a lot of us left that have that mindset. It's almost, people think it's a sign of weakness when you are that bee who likes to pollinate, who likes to share, who likes to share happiness, who likes to share growth, who likes to share, support in that way. We in the doggy dog world, I get it. It's all about people wanting to expand and grow. And I want to grow too. But I'm not going to grow by standing on someone else's shoulder. You know what I mean? Or gatekeeping, or, it's enough for everybody. And that's, and it could be how I was brought up. I'm so grateful. It used to be a time where Um, I've had some moments where I second guessed who I was almost, because I'm just not in that space. But then, who would I be if I cannot authentically accept who I am, and if I don't believe in my authenticity and my lifestyle, then who else? How am I going to get other people to see the value in being authentic and truthful to yourself? Because at the end of the day, when everybody else is gone, you're still left with yourself. And you got to be able to sit with yourself. You got to be able to see yourself. And it's important to sit and reflect on your true purpose and not what society said you should be doing or your friend says that you should be doing. If it don't feel right, then it may not be right. It may be a little too tight for you. And I'm not saying I can't take criticism. I'm not saying that I can't take direction or advice, because I'm open. I am very open. But I also know through all the trials, tribulations, challenges, good and not so good, I'm here because I am resilient. I'm here because I push through. I'm here because I want to learn. That's what it's all about. I want to experience. And so should you. In your own way. My path is mine. Yours is yours. Cheers. I'm ready. All right. I think that is it for me for now. I got to get ready to get going because the babies be knocking at the door shortly. Yesterday was cool. We only had a couple of kids because I don't know, maybe parents thought we were closed. But I didn't. I was here working. But thank you for your time today. Think about what I said. Do some reflecting. I will definitely be on again before I go to Tallahassee. And man, my truck is bad. I should have never took my baby to to get serviced. I was having these two colds that were coming up. Actually, I drive a Sequoia, so you touch the gas of a Sequoia and you're gonna take off. And I started feeling like a little pull, and I took it in, and they said that a couple of colds, something was going on with the transmission, and it's no fixing. They either want to get you a rebuilt one or a new one because everybody's trying to hustle. So I went ahead and did that, and got the truck back, and it was still like, man, it was really dragging. Like when I go to put it in, it almost felt like it was stalled. It was stuck in one of the gears, like the neutral, but I'm trying to drive and drive. And took it back like 3 times. So when I went to the DR, I left it there, and they said that the throttle valve was off. It was bad. And now come to find out something's burning it out. So I'm like, y'all better get my daggone truck back on the road. Because now I got to get a rental car. And I love my truck. And I think about 2 years ago, I just stopped taking my truck to the dealership last year. So I've always taken care of it, But I started looking at new Sequoias. 80, 90K for a new Sequoia. Y'all heard me? 80 and 90K for a new Sequoia. I said, oh my God, that's what made me go ahead and just invest in the transmission, because I'm like, I don't want to do that right now, to do that, I'm buying some land or another property. I'm not doing that for a vehicle. But I can't see myself in a car after being up in that big baby all this time. So we're gonna figure something out. You know, I'm open, and it's gonna work out. But in the meantime, I gotta keep it moving. I can't let that keep me down. You know what I mean? And that's how I am. I keep it going, keep it moving, learn, and keep going. Ain't letting nothing keep me down. Because any and everything, you can move over it, through it, or around it. Y'all be well. Have a wonderful day. Keep evolving. And stay true to yourself. Stop looking around and seeing what everybody else is doing. Focus on you. You heard? Peace.